3, 2, 1, silent! Oh my god, no.
The medieval times was a period of war and bloodshed. And from that chaos, the weapon known as a flail was born. Plenty of people on YouTube have tested out the flail on random objects and even debated its effectiveness, but no one has tested it in a way that truly matters, by repeatedly getting hit by one. Flails. You've seen plenty of people test them out on YouTube on various objects, but no one has been hit by one. That's why I'm here, Houston Jones, world's greatest scientist. Now today, we'll be testing out 2 separate kinds of flails. First, the classic medieval flail. It's just a flail with a hefty iron ball. And trust me, this thing weighs some pounds, all right? Not just ounces, but pounds. And then also, we got the military flail. Made out of iron. I don't know what shape these things are, but they look imposing. It's gotta do some damage. At least that's my theory. But that's not all, everyone. Because if this video gets 20,000 likes, I'll get hit with spiked flails in a future episode. So, you know.
Please like it.
Or don't.
Or do.
That's gonna be bad, isn't it? But a deal's a deal. 20,000 likes.
I can already feel a pretty bad draft coming through. Pretty fine work, if I do say so myself. But that's not important. What is important, before we hit me, we're gonna show you what these flails do to an object that isn't in Houston. Like coconuts and ham.
Not ham again.
I love hitting ham. I love beating meat, Jake. You know that.
Think of the families.
Think of the hungry children.
Think of me beating this meat with 2 hands. Wait, no. First non-human test is the medieval flail versus a coconut. Coconuts are pretty hard, so who knows what happens here.
You got juiced on.
I did. It was a moist nut. Moving on to the military flail versus a coconut. That was terrible! Mark!
Take 3!
You're gonna be hitting me with that and you're gonna use that accuracy? Okay, about time.
Wow.
It's still splitter clean in half when Mark actually was able to hit it.
The light was in my eyes.
You know what, give me that. I'm using that for the next test.
Oh. That's not how you, okay.
The coconut, still intact.
I broke one off. The rock was too hard.
You piece of shit. What do you got to say for yourself?
That rock's really hard.
So, the military flail is half a military flail now, but science must go on. Ham. It's a great human substitute to find out what weapons can do. So Mark, without further ado, use that old medieval flail and give this a good old whack. But make sure you hit it this time. Oh. You are the worst! I don't even know how you can be that bad.
I never hit a ball in baseball.
Obviously. When you did hit it, some pretty devastating damage there, right through that ham. But now let's see what half of our military flail can do. God, Mark.
Loser!
I hit it. You see that? I hit it. The weight was all off because it's missing one of the flails.
Wow.
For Jerusalem! For Jerusalem!
What's the data show?
Oh. The ham's still good. We're cooking this.
Let's go.
No. No!
Jake! Come on! You're being wasteful. All right, on to the human trials. So here's the plan. It's quite simple and elegant, if I do say so myself. On one leg, we'll be testing half of a military flail, and on the other leg, we'll be testing the medieval flail. We'll then compare the damage on each leg, and we'll just see what these flails can do. This is science right here, in action. You can thank me later.
thank you now.
Oh.
Thank you.
You're so nice, Jake. Wow. For the first hit on the military flail, let's do 25% power, and then we'll go up from there. You idiot! You're supposed to hit me in the quad! And also, I don't know if that was 25%.
Take 2.
Okay. You dumbass.
That hit you in the quad.
It's wrapping around.
Take a step back.
Yeah, there you go. Now.
I always take 3 takes.
You, thank God I put on the knee pads. Safety first here at Bro Labs. Knee pads required when you got a very poor lab assistant / squire.
I'm not up to date.
On what?
This. There we go.
That took way too many tries.
Science. Trial and error.
He's right. Science. What can you do, Do it better, probably, right? All right, moving on to the medieval flail. Quick inspection here. He did, in fact, cut me.
Not anymore.
Nope, yep, it's still there. Yeah.
All right, do it again. See, it's gone.
Sweet.
Right there, Mark. 25% power. Make this on the first try. Remember, this beautiful target in front of you.
Scale of 1 to 10. How much do you trust me?
1.
Something.
You dumb. Dude, I cannot believe it. You take a step back. Here. Ugh. Was that 25%? One more. Oh, okay. Processing.
Analyzing.
Which one was worse?
So, after numerous scientific calculations I've done in my brain, heft times terminal velocity times wind shear over girth divided by yaw. Okay, yeah, that one was worth.
But that one made you bleed.
Holy sh**. Let's say 40% power, Mark.
I didn't hold back.
But you didn't hit me. I mean, it grazed me.
Oh, I was testing my power swing.
It's like a practice swing in golf,
What? 40% power, take 2.
Give me that.
Jake, put on the lab coat. Oh, okay, hold on. A little bit harder. That wasn't quite 40%. Oh, Mark's back on. Mark's back on. Mark's back on.
It's hard.
Mark's back on.
Good thing you wore those.
I know. Take your lab coat off. You're fired. You're back behind the camera. After much scientific research, turns out flails are apparently hard to use and flaily. I honestly have no clue at this point. 40% power.
Let's just call it 50.
Sure, say it's 50. Just make sure you hit me.
50?
Yes.
I thought you were gonna grab it.
You see that data we've collected?
Let me tell you, in science, there's always going to be a few outliers.
Yeah, I've learned that. Okay, Mark. 40 or 50% power. 50? Oh!
More than
55.
I felt that in my femur. The bone.
You took your calcium, right?
You drank your gallon of milk today, right?
Your vitamin D?
I was breastfed until I was 8.
So you like the boobies.
Yeah. Let's say 70% power.
75.
Okay, 75. Why not?
75.
Mark?
I went a little bit low.
Yeah, I know you went a little bit low. I know! One more, but a little bit higher.
A little bit higher. 75. That was real low. Oh.
I'll move my legs slightly over.
There you go. Hey, now I can see. That was good.
I just imagine if that was a full military flail. It would have been double the pain, right?
Double the pain, double the glory.
Shit, I missed out on half the glory?
This is why they won't remember you. It's okay, don't cry.
I just want people to remember my science, dude, you know?
I'm sure you'll be in a museum.
What does that mean? You act like I'm gonna die!
All right, medieval mace, 75% power.
He's paralyzed.
Devastating. Couple changes in the experiment. Number one, we realized that this loose chain that used to have a flail end on it was getting in the way of the other flail. So in order to decrease accuracy, we zip tied that chain down. So now hopefully Mark can hit me better. Also, I'm now sitting in a chair. Presents very clear targets. There's no way Mark can miss now. The last one was allegedly 75% power, so we'll go 90% power on this hit. You son of a...
That's a great hit.
When we measured it up, it was here. It was here, and then you hit me here.
Variables.
You're the only variable. I'm sorry. A scientist should keep his composure. It turns out we gotta, if we measure off here, so it's barely hitting me. By the time you hit me, it'll be perfect.
Yeah.
90% power.
90!
Nope. Where did he? It was here. It was here, right?
No, I thought it was here.
Was it here? It was here. I know. It was actually like in the middle.
That's a direct hit.
It was, that's where he wanted.
If I've learned anything, my accuracy has greatly improved.
That one is creating some crazy damage. Interesting data, huh? Once again, safety is always a priority on this show. Hence the old helmet here.
Is it safety or lack of trust?
Well, more lack of trust, yeah. All right, Mark. 80%?
89%?
89%?
89%. It's like Jello.
Good hit.
Solid hit. The experiment is nearing its conclusion. Now, the plan at this point is these two fine gentlemen are going to swing both flails at my legs at the same time at whatever power they deem necessary. Can you guys stop touching chains and balls? Okay, boys.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, silence! Ah! One more. 3, 2, 1, silence! Oh my God, no.
I hit myself again.
Whoop-de-doo. Final hit. All right, boys. 3, 2, 1. I don't know what to do with my lip. No. You know what they say. Knowledge is power. And one thing we can say about this video today is that we have gained a lot of power and knowledge. We tested the military flail. We tested the medieval flail. And I can confidently say we learned a great many things. First, looking at the damage that the military flail did. As you can see, there is obvious contusions, okay, and cuts. Look at this. You see this giant lump? That should not be there. That should normally be flat, but it's a bump. That's pretty bad. But then we got, the medieval flail. And you're looking at this and you're like, oh, that's not too bad. You know, some mild abrasions in blood from the other side, but not too bad. But there's a distinct reason for that, and let me explain. You see, the military flail, it's lighter, okay? And also has these sharp edges to it. So when my assistants were swinging it, they were more confident in themselves and were swinging actually much harder. We're giving percentage numbers for each swing, but that's more of a ballpark, and I would say they were more accurate with their percentages on the military flail. When we come to this flail, the old medieval flail, this is much heavier. And then in my assistant's hands, quite honestly, they were scared to swing at the power levels we were saying. And I do not blame them, because you probably can't see on camera or understand, but this thing is heavy. And I 100% believe if they had wanted to, they could have broke my femur with this, with a full 100% power swing. So I'm happy they didn't swing that hard. But as you can see, that probably skewed our results in some direction, more towards the military flail. But we learned a lot here. We'll check back in 2 days, see what the damage looks like. And then I'll give you my final verdict on flails. Anything to say, Mark?
My steed and I must tell the other scientists of the leg-breaking news.
Wow, what a beautiful piece of art. But that's not important, because it's been 2 days since I got hit with the flails, and it's time to show you all how my legs look. First, I'll show you my right leg, which got hit by the medieval flail, and as you can see, it doesn't look too bad. There's some light discoloration and bruising, but it's safe to say I have seen much worse, because check out what the military flail did to my left leg. Look at it! Look at all that bruising to the inside of my leg. It even comes around to the front. There's cuts on it. And in my humble scientific opinion, I think that looks terrible. Like, awful. Not good. But ultimately, what did we learn about flails? Well, I think it's safe to say, after a lot of testing, that flails are indeed effective against humans. Which I guess, once again, was common sense, and I didn't need to do all of this.
Idiot.
Why do all my experiments go like this?